Midway through the season, they were looking more like wooden spooners than finalists. But thanks to 9 wins in 11 matches, the Raiders had roared into stage 2 of the Telstra Premiership playoffs. Waiting for them at ANZ Stadium were a South Sydney side desperate to atone for their subpar performance in Melbourne 7 days earlier, which forced a tactical rethink by Michael Maguire, who opted to start with Isaac Luke in jersey number 17. And the little Kiwi livewire justified his coach's switch almost straight away by igniting the Rabbitohs attack.
Gets the ball away to Sutton.
Sutton's away. He's inside the 30-metre line. The support is coming. It's coming all right, and rushing away to score is Reynolds. The number 7... Adam Reynolds scores for South Sydney.
That was exactly the kind of start that South wanted to restore their damaged confidence. And after try scorer Reynolds converted, then added a penalty goal, the Borough were given even further cause to be buoyant midway through the half.
And he goes back to Inglis, and he goes back to the second man to Reynolds, and Reynolds to Luke, and Luke away to Farrell. Farrell to Everingham, and Everingham has scored. Everingham has scored. The corner post went. But that doesn't come into it anymore. But Matt Checken wants to have a look at it.
Everingham had managed to stay in the field of play, and it was all one-way traffic at 14-0. Canberra were yet to play any footy in this match, and their halfback took it upon himself to put them in the game.
And Nichols in the headgear, McCrone, headgear is Williams, and Williams will score. They might ask the question about obstruction. Yeah, Archer's going to ask a question about obstruction.
I want to check a possible obstruction in there in the line.
There was a touch of interference from Joel Thompson in the lead-up, but not enough to cancel the try-out. And the Raiders' next visit to the pointy end of the park was equally rewarding.
The kick is down. This might be a try. Shandor Earl, who can make something out of nothing, has done just that.
Stunned by the Raiders' rapid-fire resurgence, South's returned serve with their own aerial assault.
Reynolds gets a bomb away. McQueen is right up there. They've got to score. Souths are going over through Sam Burgess. What a jump from McQueen. Nobody wanted to take any part in it. He went up there, brought it down, gave it to Sam, and away they went.
With a bit of help from his towering teammate, the popular Englishman had given the Rabbitohs some breathing space at the break, ahead by 20-10. Then a mere 3 minutes after the resumption, they took a huge stride in their quest for survival.
They go deep and wide to Reynolds, who double pumps and then kicks. They'll score! Yes, Farrell has scored for South. Well, Reynolds... it was just such a long pause from him. He worked it out, and then he's put a little grubber in, and Canberra's Dugan has come up, and Farrell's got in behind him.
Canberra were back in the mire and needing to emulate their first half fight back.
McCrone back to Robinson. Robinson away and Ferguson's in. Well, there's a couple of South Sydney players pointing, but Checken is pointing at the ground, so that's the end of that argument.
John Sutton came within a whisker of wrapping it up for the Red and Greens, and so too did Greg Inglis, it seemed.
And Luke Burgess gets himself into space, gets the ball away. Good tackle.
Penalty, right?
Video referees Russell Smith and Sean Hampstead were satisfied that Inglis would have scored, but for Blake Ferguson's illegal intervention, giving a rare penalty try. And the champion fullback featured again 4 minutes later as the Rabbitohs embarked on a closing rampage.
Now Reynolds, he kicks for each winger who's unmarked. Everingham, he'll score Everingham. Everingham scores for the Rabbitohs.
It finished 38-16, South Sydney's first victory in finals football since 1987, and a result that earns them a preliminary final appointment on the same ground against Canterbury next Saturday night. David Rowlands, Big Pond Sport.
Watch exclusive NRL videos on your mobile with a 2012 NRL Action Pack. Get yours today at m.nrl.com.